Coming up in Finding G-Spots, we hit the skies again with Virgin Business Class from Perth all the way to Canberra via Melbourne. Welcome back everyone to Finding G-Spots. So we're going to do another flight review. This is from a couple of months ago when I flew to Canberra. I flew there to see my brother for about a week or so and had a pretty good time. And anyway, I decided to fly business class all the way, this time with Virgin. The last time I flew to Canberra, I went with Qantas, so I was keen to see how Virgin would stack up. So the first leg to Melbourne is just over 3.5 hours, so not a particularly long flight. Now, of course, being business class, we got to use the lounge facilities. The wonderful lounge facilities, I might add, in Perth. I'm a real fan of this lounge here. It's really roomy and spacious and light, and great views of the plane, and I sat there and enjoyed quite a light meal. I wasn't feeling particularly hungry, and the flight was due to go just in the early afternoon. And now you can see I did some footage here of the facilities, which I often do at lounges and on the plane, just so you can, get a reflection of what the company standards are like, and I'm pleased to say it was quite good. You've got some notice boards there too in the lounge, which tells you exactly when your plane goes, so that's always good to see. Now I had a wander around the airport, and I quite like this Virgin terminal. There's a few nice shops you can go and have a look at, somewhere to eat or drink if you're not flying business class. So yeah, great terminals there. And there we were, ready to board our flight. Now I always like to fly east, generally because the flights are, a bit quicker than when you fly west, all to do with the winds, of course. Anyway, so there we're seated on the plane, and there's the look at your seat. Now, for this particular flight, I flew in the aisle seat. Now, normally I try to choose a window seat, but I thought I'd give the aisle seat a go. I have to say, overall, I think the window seats are better. You do get a lot of people walking past. It can be a little bit annoying at times. Anyway, here's a look at the tray table, which of course is not in front of you. It's in the side pocket there. You just have to lift a little latch to use it. But you've got quite good leg room. For a domestic business class, it's pretty good. You've got a little storage compartment there too. And you've got some seat controls. Now the seat controls only work when the plane is actually in flight. Now I've been quite lucky with the meal services, and I have to say the meal service we had was excellent. It was sort of like a lunch menu. So it was sort of like chicken and noodles, and I had this lovely dessert which was like a passion fruit ice cream, sort of lemony dessert, and yeah, some flatbread and hummus there as well. So it was actually quite delicious. Now here's a quick look inside the toilets, which again I'm pleased to say were sparkling clean. So well done Virgin, they seem to be doing a good job in that department as well. Now this flight is via Melbourne, so you do have a very short stopover. You can elect to have a longer stopover if you want. I think mine was only about 40 minutes, so I didn't have time to go to a lounge or anything, and it was absolutely pouring with rain in Melbourne. They're quite stormy, but luckily the flight to Canberra wasn't delayed, and it's only a very short flight then on to Canberra. I think it's about 45 minutes. And there I was. I arrived in Canberra, and my brother met me at the airport, and then I had about a week or so in Canberra. Saw some really great stuff, and yeah, I can highly recommend if you've never been to Canberra before. Actually quite a lot to do there. Okay, anyway, it's time to get on and rate the flight. So starting off with the lounge facilities, well, I only used the lounge in Perth. Obviously I couldn't use Melbourne, and I'm a huge fan of the lounge there. It's excellent, so I'm giving it 4.5 out of 5. Great job. If we move on to the flight was actually quite good as well. It was on time. There was no turbulence. It was just a great overall flight. the aisle seat notwithstanding, so I'm going to give it 4.5 out of 5. The food, once again, it really hit the spot. It was simple but tasty, but I'm giving it 4 out of 5. Great job. The seats are pretty comfortable for a domestic business class flight. They're nothing flash, but one of the main reasons I go is for the extra leg room. So I'm giving them 4 out of 5. So pretty good job as well. Now if you look at the staff, again I've been very lucky on my flights. I found the staff to be excellent at all times. They're always very friendly, they're obviously well trained, and I can't really complain about them. So I would give them 5 out of 5. So really great. Now no, they don't pay me, Virgin, no endorsement. I wish they did though, so yeah, send me a free flight if you can. I will really appreciate it. But seriously, overall, let's wrap this up. Overall, it was pretty good. The sum is greater than the parts, and we're giving this flight, or I'm giving this flight, 4.5 out of 5. It was pretty good overall, and like I said, I do enjoy these reasonably shorter flights which go east. But I was happy to make it to Canberra, visit my brother, and go and see some great places. So if you're interested in following some travel adventures and some learnings about some great spots, well, have a look at the rest of the channel. There might be something there that would interest you. Alright, that's it for now. Thanks very much for watching, really appreciate it. And if you feel like supporting us, we would appreciate a subscription as well. Alright, take care and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.